Hey Taurus, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to your year-end reading for 2019. Okay, so what I'll do is go over a quick overview of what you should have gained of the karmic lessons for 2019, as well as the karmic lessons to be learned or to be experienced in 2020. This is a two-part reading, so I'll be doing a love and career reading, and I'll timestamp the career reading if you want to skip straight to that. All right, keep in mind this is general. If it resonates, cool. Just keep what resonates and drop the rest. All right. I come to you humbly, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Taurus collective need to know about their karmic lessons? What did the Taurus collective have to release in 2019? What did the Taurus collective have to release in 2019? What did the Taurus collective have to release? Oh, we have the revolutionary here. Some of you guys might be trailblazing a new path. You had to release a lot that was getting in your way of trailblazing this path. Okay. What did they have to gain? What did they gain in 2019? We have the universe and we have the underworld. Yeah, some of you guys were releasing negative energy that was around you that you realized was holding you back. This could be negative energy within you or around you. Okay, and let's see what the overall lesson is. What's the overall lesson for Taurus? Oh, we have the warrior and release. So yeah, like I was saying, you are releasing so that you can stand strong. And if you just look at all these cards here, these cards are so powerful, so potent. The warrior, the revolutionary. Some of you guys are doing a lot of creating and manifesting. You're really stepping into your bold energy. I feel like some of you guys are taking a lot of bold actions or took some bold actions in 2019. So what is it that they have to release in 2020? What does the Taurus collective have to release in 2020? What does the Taurus collective have to release in 2020? Oh, you have speak truth. Okay. What do they have to gain in 2020? Oh, the seeker. Some of you guys are trying to get to the bottom of something. And what's the overall karmic lesson for 2020 for Taurus? Get curious. Okay. So because you guys took some, oh, here we go, power. Like I was saying, at the bottom of the deck is power. Some of you guys are definitely carrying this bold Taurus energy. And you're using it to speak your truth. You might be whistleblowing a situation. You might be just standing up to things that just weren't right, things that you probably accepted for a long time, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to live honestly. I'm going to live authentically. Okay. All right, so this is a love section. Once again, I'll timestamp the career reading as well. So what is it? What's the overall love energy for Taurus in 2020? What's the overall energy for love for Taurus in 2020? Some of you guys are exploring new options. Options you didn't know that were available. You're realizing how you can. You're exploring the idea, new ideas of love. Like what you think you can have, what you think you deserve, or, you know, I feel like you're expanding your capacity to love. What's going on with Taurus in 2020 for love? Yeah. So we have the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, like I was saying, some of you guys were in situations where you weren't getting the reciprocity. It just wasn't working for you. And it was kind of getting in the way of your passion, your idea of what you wanted. You know, you had a set idea of what you wanted in a relationship. And you're realizing, some of you guys are realizing that what you're in isn't it. It just doesn't match up. And now you're facing the music about that. You might have been trying to just deal with it. But now you're like, no, I have to speak my truth here. It might have been something that you've been holding in for a while. But with the High Priestess here, it's coming out to light. It's definitely coming out to light. I feel like some of you are questioning because some of you guys are thinking like, wait, so I can have a person who does this and has that and has that. You know, some of you guys are being intuitively guided. We do have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like you're gaining clarity. You're gaining clarity about what you want. So maybe if there was confusion about what you wanted, that could be it for some of you. Or some of you guys just didn't know that you deserved or didn't feel worthy of what you wanted. You know, you didn't think that a certain type of love was possible. And now you guys are stepping into this power like, not only do I deserve it, I am freaking going for it. There's much clarity here. There's so much action, so much passion. Whoa. We do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, along with the Page of Swords in reverse. Interesting. I feel like somebody might have just straight up been lying a little bit. See, I feel like this might have been you lying to yourself, you know? I feel like somebody was just accepting what they were receiving because they thought, they were telling themselves that they might have been deceiving themselves into thinking that they were happy when they weren't, right? Just for the sake of saving face or because they didn't want to be alone. You know, some type of energy like that. And keep in mind, this could be you or your partner. But I feel like somebody was definitely lying to themselves about this offer, like that it was enough. They were trying to convince themselves that it was enough. You do have the Judgment card in reverse, along with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody has to make a judgment call about a relationship. It's like you're not getting this emotional fulfillment, but you're still staying in it. Like, oh, it's not that bad. But now your gut is like calling, your intuition screaming out to you like, dude, get out. Get out of this situation. Like, this is not for you. Okay, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. All right. What else do we have here for Taurus? Yeah, some of you guys are just realizing what you deserve. You're no longer lying to yourself about the situation. And you've been meditating about this, or you will be going into contemplation about this, because it'll get to a point where you can no longer ignore how you feel about the situation. You can no longer ignore or fake or pretend being happy. How are we closing off this reading? Yeah, and we have the King of Wands in reverse here. Somebody might be all over the place, a little bit skittish. This can be impulsive type of energy, so keep that in mind. I would suggest definitely meditating on this situation before you make a move, because the King of Wands can be a bit impulsive. It can also be kind of a player type of energy. This could be you or the person that you're involved with. Yeah, somebody was just bouncing back and forth, a little bit skittish because they didn't know where they wanted to be. But I feel like someone's gaining the clarity about it. Yeah, somebody might have been bouncing between the person that they were with that's not giving them the fulfillment, and bouncing in between them and someone who's actually making them happy. I feel like somebody was just going back and forth, even if it's not another person per se. Yeah, some of you guys might actually be, shacking up with this person. You know, you realize you have to let this go. You know, you already have bills. You have this whole thing. You have this whole life with a person. And you're like, damn, I'm not happy. You know, and I got to put an end to this. Some of you guys might be moving on to someone else, or you're just moving on to find your happiness now. Because you're not getting what you want, what you deserve, what you feel you're worth. Someone's gaining some wisdom here. We do have the male. We have the male with the eagles. I mean, with the owls here. This is about wisdom, clarity, and I was going to say education for some reason. I don't know. But it's some knowledge, I guess, being attained or acquired. I feel like once you've experienced, some of you guys didn't know what you wanted. You got into something and it was like a long-term situation and you've matured. I feel like some of you have matured, and with that maturity, now you know exactly what you're looking for. It gave you the clarity as to what an ideal relationship is for you. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are taking a closer look at this this gut feeling. You have a gut feeling about this. Like, I'm not going to be happy here. There might be some hidden secrets. This might be a hidden love, hidden agenda. Someone might have okay, yep, there we go, right there. Yeah. There's some deceptive energy going on here, okay? And someone's trying to take a closer look to see how deep does the rabbit hole go, all right? But I feel like after taking a closer look, you're going to be led to move on. Some of you guys have a funny feeling about somebody. It's like something, you know that something is secret, something is hidden. There's something hidden here, some hidden wrongdoing, okay? And you're trying to just see how far it can go. But I feel like, I don't know how necessary that is. If you already feel like there's something up, you know, some of you guys might already know that something's up, but you just don't know what. You know, it's like, if you're already not happy on top of that, then why torture yourself by trying to really analyze it? I feel like somebody's analyzing this way too much. Yeah, right here with the deception card, with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're studying this deception. Like you're just like kind of racking up. I feel like yeah, okay. So that may be where the deception is. Someone might be pretending to be loyal, but they already know that something's up. The jig is up. And they're just like, look, I just want to know how far it goes at this point, you know? There's a Judgment card. Yeah. Someone needs to just speak up, speak their truth, okay? That's a judgment that needs to be made. Someone needs to just close out the cycle, make the decision, make the judgment call, like, hey, I'm cutting this out. This is a card of communication, and this is a card of cutting out something. Quite simply, you have to make that judgment call. And that's what this, so that's why the Seeker and the Speak Truth card is out. Some of you guys are seeking to find the truth. You're really analyzing this relationship. Like, why isn't this working? What is this gut feeling that something is off? And then you're going to speak your truth once you gather all your ammo here. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Well, that's an approach. All right, let's get the overall advice for love for Taurus in 2020. I'm hearing enough is enough. After a while, you're just going to realize enough is enough in 2020. I feel like you might have accepted apologies. I feel like you might already know that this is already happening. You know, if this resonates with you, you already know that there's deception. And I feel like you were just trying to tough it out and try to convince yourself like it's okay. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. I feel like this is about collaborating with the universe to go and get something better, okay? Teamwork, you know, co-creating. Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner mind. Some of you guys are definitely moving on. I mean, it just seems obvious that you guys are moving on for sure. And it's time to just take a fresh new perspective, okay? You are taking a fresh new perspective because now you know exactly what you need to feel fulfilled in a relationship. With Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. You guys need to understand that this wasn't a waste of time. Okay, so walk away from the situation knowing that you've gained the experience you needed to gain. Like this happened for a reason. It was because you didn't know what you wanted before. So you probably, you know, accepted this love based off of you know, just an old way of thinking. It was just an old way of thinking. Now you have a new way of thinking that came with knowledge, maturity, and wisdom. And so nothing was wasted here. See the big picture. Be grateful. Now you can actually go and create it. Create what you actually want. This and that are true. So some of you guys are definitely bouncing back and forth. You know, don't worry about who's to blame about this or that. There's no one to blame here, especially if this is a long-term situation. You know, just try not to get into that low vibe energy. All right. Just know, if you just keep it high vibe, understand like, hey, this needed to happen. This is a lesson that I needed to learn. This was a karmic lesson. Okay. So some of you guys might be facing that. You might have already started facing it in 2019. Here we go. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. That's what it was all about. That's what this whole experience was for. It was so that you can mature in love. So now that you can actually manifest a mature love moving forward. All right. Well, that was a little rough. Okay. So I'm moving on to the career reading. Let's see what's going on in the career for Taurus. Are you speaking up, speaking your truth in the career sector as well? How's this translating? Let's see what's going on with Taurus in the career sector for 2020. What's going on with Taurus in 2020? What's the overall energy? Keep in mind these are general, okay? So what's the overall general energy for the career in 2020 for Taurus? Oh, okay now. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. I feel like someone stopped putting in effort into something. Oh, wow. Seven of Cups came out. Someone might be distracted with too many options. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there's some dream that you're not working on. This has a very dreamer energy. This is like pursuing your dreams. Someone's just not going for it. I feel like someone's just not putting the energy in for whatever it is that really makes their heart sing. That might be coming to the forefront in 2020 now as they're speaking the truth. Yeah, with the Magician card in reverse, someone's not stepping into their power. They're not using their power as far as the career. So that'll be exposed to you. You'll come to terms with that. Nope. So I'll put this back because all these cards flew out. But we do have the Six of Cups here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups coming out, which is another like dreamy type of fate energy. You might be led this year as you're stepping into your authentic self. I feel like some of you guys will be led into more of a position that is more fitting for you. That's more fulfilling for you. Yeah. We have the Three of Wands here. There might be a bit of a process. Okay, some of you guys feel like this dream is so far away. It's so impossible. But I feel like you guys are going to start moving towards it. We do have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so make sure that you're not moving too quickly, being too impulsive. But this also has the energy of like kind of stagnant energy too. So just keep that in mind. I feel like you're not using all your gifts to its highest potential. We do have the Justice card upright. Yeah, you're going to be led to doing something that's more fulfilling for you. The thing that you're meant to do. The thing that's right for you. Empress energy here. Some of you guys might be starting your own business. Taking a passion. Oh, I'm hearing hobby. Taking a hobby. Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like it might be as a result of leaving whatever situation, the love situation. Some of you guys are just realizing you're not emotionally fulfilled. I feel like some of you guys are going to take matters into your own hands. You're going to take a passion or a hobby and make money out of it. All right, the Devil card in upright at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys are definitely stepping into your power. Okay. Now, there's a lot of people involved in this situation when it comes to making this decision. Yeah, I feel like everybody has a lot to say. Everybody got something to say. So keep that in mind. When you move forward in this new direction, career wise, if you just, and this doesn't mean like you're quitting a job or something like extreme like that. It could just be you just found a new hobby and it's something that's going to be, that's just going to make you think like what the possibilities are. This might have been a long-time dream, something that you've always wanted to do. Now, we do have the mail coming out. You might meet someone that you've known for a really long time, and they might inspire you to take this action. Well, this person might actually be coming from, they might be someone you work with, but someone who you've known for a long time, and they're going to trigger you to make a decision here. This might be a conversation that you have, and it's just going to trigger you to level up, to elevate, because you realize everybody's saying something. Everyone's going to have an opinion about this new thing that you want to try out, but I feel like somebody's going to be there to support you. So that's good. Yeah, I am getting public, like everybody's going to just have a freaking opinion. On the thing that makes you happy. It's like, how dare you? You don't know my life. Where's some cups here? Yeah, and I feel like you're going to have to just hold your ground. Speak your truth. Yeah, that's how you'll be speaking your truth. Like, hey, actually, I love doing this. This is actually my passion. Like, why does it bother you that I want to do this? That type of energy. I feel like you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You'll be faced with that, that moment of like, this is what's right for me. Yeah, but you're going to have some around you, or at least one person who's going to actually support this dream of yours. They're going to help you get there. I feel like you're going to have an ally that's going to help you get there. They might become a business partner or something like that, but it definitely has it's some masculine figure. They're going to be as passionate about this situation as you are. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and you're going to get the energy. See, you're going to get the boost that you need to push through despite what other people have to say, because you know that it's right. It just feels right, And it's like when something feels that good, when a passion feels that right, rather, it's like, how can you not follow it? If it's not hurting anyone, like, who cares, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, here we go. So we have Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Okay, and we have Wombat Spirit, be at home. Yeah, you guys are speaking your truth, so you can find yourself in only the best situations that make you feel at home, that makes you feel comfortable, that feels like this feels right. You want that type of love, and you want that type of career where you feel, if it's just moving on to another job or whatever, another environment, you want to be in an environment where you get along with everyone, that type of situation. But you also want to have fun with it, and I feel like this is indicative of some fun. You're going to have fun with this, especially if it's like a passion. So what I would say, actually, if you're turning a passion into a business, just be mindful to keep the energy light about it. Don't, because sometimes we turn passions into a hustle, and we can easily just become, forget why we got into it in the first place. So it's very important for you to keep up the energy of being playful here. Take the lead. I mean, this was the energy of Taurus for sure. I mean, we already have the Ram here for the Warrior. You're taking a lead in all aspects, okay? You're trailblazing a brand new path with the universe here and the Warrior. This is it. This is it right here. 2020, you're going to get it. That's pretty much what's going on. You're going for it. Trailblazing that path. I don't care who gets in my way. Watch and wait. Seahorse Spirit. I love when this comes out. It's usually indicative of like, hey, take this leap of faith. You will be surprised at the good shit we have in store for you. It's that type of energy here. I don't even feel like you really need a push. I feel like you guys are very motivated, or will be very motivated in 2020 to get what you want. I feel like you're on a path, like you're on a mission, you know, but I feel like there's some beautiful surprises in store for you. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, that's the energy of 2020. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. And until we meet again, have a happy, happy, prosperous new year and peace.